Are you looking for a story to read that will melt your heart? One that's full of action, mystery, and adventure. Teleported and stranded on an unfamiliar deadly planet, a group of superpowered children must find their way back home. Today, I'm giving you all the thoughts on the Webtoon original series, former Canvas series, The Last Dimension. A story I'm kind of obsessed with. Alright, let's dive in. Let me start this review by being completely honest. I delayed reading this story because of the art style. I didn't feel that the art was bad or that it was unappealing. Listen, I'm a huge Steven Universe and Owl House fan. However, sometimes I feel on certain Webtoon styles, they tend to lean towards a particular type of storytelling that I don't want to read. And when I finally read this series, which I'm now on season 2, it turns out I love it. Like, it's so good. I'll say it's at least in my top 10 Webtoon series of all time. So, if you're on the fence, please give the story a try. You'll likely be hooked in episode 1. It's written that well. And side note, I'm going to try to keep this first impressions to the first 3 episodes so there aren't any major spoilers going forward. Now, our story begins with a facility for superpowered children. On this day, 2 institutes are joining together, with one of them being considered the elite group. The children from the Lair group are considered to have extraordinary abilities, and one in particular is considered to be the most dangerous MIT they've ever had. Now, MITs are ability users. They're humans that experience a mutation giving them an extra 38th gene. Now, most MITs abilities could be referred to as parlor tricks. Think card readers or individuals who can feel auras. But the exceptional ones are able to control things like the element and are sought after by the military and then trained in institute. This concept really gives me mutant kids trapped in a facility and experimented on vibes, if you know what I mean. The whole let's cut you open and see how you work type of feeling. And considering this mutation is from around 80 years ago, it's still a very new concept to human society. During episode 1, it introduces 2 members of the main cast. We have Phi and Suzy. And oh boy, do they have personality. Phi is the sweet, shy, and responsible type. She seems to be the type of girl that is very hard on herself, and from the opening panels creates a lot of mystery about herself. She has the ability to see into the future, but can only do this once a day, and it's believed that most of her visions are symbolic, meaning she has to decipher them. And then we have Suzy, who is a literal terror. I'm talking big troublemaker energy, but in a delightful way. The character really has a heart of gold, even standing up when she sees that things others are doing are wrong, truly reflecting her good nature despite her mischievous attitude. Her ability is heat absorption, and so far she uses that ability to create ice, but I feel the creator Leaf will have an interesting scientific twist on the ability. And I love how Leaf makes all the characters, even the background characters, so expressive. However, for the main cast, I really feel that it shines through very clearly. The expressions really push forth the emotions to convey a distinct feeling in every panel. There's no wasted panels here. Every moment in the story is conveying information the reader will need. Both the characters are super cute and really reflect the spirit of children. A lot of times when I'm reading a story that has children in it, they always seem so adult, which is fine to have a child that's mature, but even mature children have aspects of adolescence. As the Lair students are introduced, we begin to see the chaos really start to unfold. There's secrets, there's bullying, there's a hierarchy sort of system, and even some blackmail going on. And right away, I think everyone will dislike Alex because I feel he's the center of the chaos. But is there more to him? Remember, these children are basically scientific experiments. What weight does Alex have to bear being considered an exceptional myth? The story will only develop these characters and will forever change them on the very unexpected journey each one of them must take. I think the story does a perfect balance of introducing multiple characters, giving them unique personalities, and hooking its readers within 3 episodes. There is so much mystery surrounding each character. There's unexpected mythical creatures even, and it's uniquely explained and very scientific based abilities. And can we take a second and just talk about the hook? When the portal opened, swallowing up our main cast minus Susie, I was shocked, like literally shocked. And then the portal exploded and it left me in a state of, I have to read the next episode. I need to know if Miss Freesia Toes, aka Susie, was okay. And for everyone who had to wait a whole week for the next episode, I can only imagine it being torturous. The story is extremely well crafted. The author tells the story in a way where I feel I'm being handed puzzle pieces. Sometimes the puzzle pieces fit together and other times I'm left wondering, how does this fit within the context of what I've been given? And slowly, as it unfolds, I'm piecing together the story that I can only describe as a mind map made by a next level creator. The world building is top notch. I feel like every place we get a glimpse of feels like it's really lived in, and it doesn't feel like just an image behind the characters. The author even has what I think is an original language, which is used within the story. You can't get much more involved in your story's world than making a language up for your own story. However, where the story truly shines is with its characters. Every character just leaps off the page. I feel the characterization is done so well, oftentimes you can almost guess what a character is going to say. The characters are complex and work on multiple levels. Although they may come across to fit a particular archetype in the beginning, they are becoming multi-layered, well-balanced characters with unique backgrounds and developments that all make logical sense. So let's start with my favorite character, Anne. Firstly, I love her design. Anne gives me spring vibes, very calm and sweet, and her color palette is top notch. Her ghostly skin makes her seem very ethereal at times, but it's her heart that really captivates me. I love the characters that can see beyond rudeness or meanness. They often truly teach us the lessons of what true kindness and true strength is. Plus, all her interactions with almost everyone is hilarious. I will say it is strange for her to be with the other children because she's referred to be powerless, meaning she doesn't have an ability, but that doesn't make any sense. Doesn't the military track down only individuals with exceptional abilities? So she has to have a power, right? Right? Also, a huge thank you for everyone who always remembers Anne. If you know, you know. Next, my second favorite character is Philip, aka Phil. I think what I really found to be the most intriguing about Philip was his ability. I loved how the creator broke it down and kind of would often nerd out on the possibilities. If you want to know his ability, which so far is the coolest one in the story, you'll just have to read The Last Dimension. I feel like Philip is the character many readers will love either by relating to him or being moved by his journey. From the first 3 episodes, we see that although he is from the Lair Institute, known for having powerful abilities, he is viewed as a freak, despite being so adorable. I love his little scarf and his shy emotes. But what we all find out very quickly is Philip is harboring a pretty large secret. His appearance does not reflect that of a human. Next is Alex, and we just don't talk about Alex. No, I'm just kidding. I really don't have much to say about him. Clearly, he is my least favorite out of all 5 characters, but I feel you must go on the journey with Alex to really appreciate him as a character. Unfortunately, I don't have much more to say about him or his ability other than he's one of the strongest mitts ever from the Lair group because the specifics of his ability really aren't discussed in the first 3 episodes. I'm sorry to all you Alex fans out there, but I'll definitely have more to say in a season review. Let me know if you want that in the comments below. Oh, my last thing. I love the creator leaves messages at the end of every episode. A+ in terms of author-reader connections, and I love their avatar's design. It's just so cute. So, if you're looking for a webtoon that has a very interactive and well-developed world with amazing, expressive, and deep characters, a unique scientific explanations on how superpowers work, then this 100% is the story for you. So, if you're interested in this series, there's a link in the description. Please check out The Last Dimensions on Webtoons and be sure to support the creator Leaf on all of their social media. Also, if you have read The Last Dimension, then tell us what your opinions on this webtoon are. And if you have any webtoons you'd like to hear our thoughts on, then please tell us which ones in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, leave us a like, a comment, and most definitely ring the bell. A huge thank you and shout out to our patrons. If you would like to support us while getting some extra content we don't post on Instagram or YouTube, then head on over and check out our Patreon. All right, I'll catch you in the next video.